Okay, balik po tayo. Alam mo, ito, mayroon isa na naman text, another fan of yours. 0916-736-1553. I believe, tama si Congressman Atienza. Kapag naghiwalay ang magulang, pinaka-apektado ang mga bata. Nawawalan sila ng support, so dysfunctional ang kanilang growth. Tapos di maiiwasan na mag-breed ito ng anger. Maraming anger issues ang bata kung wala ng magulang na susuporta sa kanya. Ang nawawalan din siya ng security. Kasi parang inalisan mo siya ng haligi at poste. You know, I mean, we were talking about this a little bit earlier na sinasabi ko nga, totoo na intindihan ko that the biggest victims of a broken relationship
Are the children.
are the children. Granted. But the reality is that relationships break. It is something that we need to face to find out how best to handle it.
We're talking in terms of what's good for everyone. What is the great balancer? You cannot legislate on the basis of one problem over the rest. No? Ang sinasabi natin, protecting marriage is first mandated by the Constitution. Kaya wag na natin pag-usapan yan. Sabi ko nga when I voted against it, eto, mas sinalumusot dito, I will go all the way up to the Supreme Court to question the unconstitutionality of the measure. Because the Constitution is clear, you cannot misunderstand it. The marriage...
Uy, yan din ang problema dun sa Sogi Bill eh. We also attack that on the issue of constitutionality.
I will really go all the way up to the Supreme Court. Because the Constitution is the Constitution. Pangalawa, I am voting against it because my faith, kami sa Simbahang Katoliko, yung aming party list anchored doon, talagang kontra kami sa divorce. Kontra kami sa abortion. Kontra kami sa mga anti-life measures. So, dalawa yan. Batas ng tao, batas ng Diyos, kontra dyan. Kaya sumunod na lang tayo dun sa dalawang yon. Hindi yung gumagawa pa tayo ng sarili nating interpretation.
Well, the only thing that I think also has some degree of validity is it depends also on the church that you are worshiping in and their own position on some of these things. And the only thing that I find that has some degree of merit, this is why I was making the suggestion, you still mag-divorce, you go back to the church that married you, let them issue the decree, and maybe that can be legitimated or legalized, no, by a law. But it is not the state that should judge that the marriage is dissolved. Because many times these are moral issues about which they are ignorant. And you can only put so much in a piece of paper or the letter of the law to deal with the issue. Especially on moral codes.
Sa akin, I'm a firm believer that the family is the essential element of a strong, strong nation.
That's in our
you weaken the family,
code.
you weaken the nation.
Yeah.
Hindi pa tayo umaangat bilang isang bansa. Pahihinain na natin sa pamamagitan ng pagsira ng pamilya. Patikman muna natin ang ating mga sarili ng magandang ekonomiya, malakas na sistema. Sabi mo nga, electoral reforms, pagtulong-tulungan natin yan para ang eleksyon sa ating bansa maging maayos. Bago tayo magkahiwa-hiwalay sa isang divorce law na hindi tatanggap-tanggap sa marami.
Well, ang nagiging problema dito, alam mo, pareho tayong lalaki, no? Ang problema dito, madalas ang kalaban natin dito yung mga kababaihan na nagdudusa ng napakadaming taon na tumahanap ng paraan kung paano silang makawala dito sa pagdurusa nila eh.
Kaya naman kaya nga, kung sinasabi ko, at humingi ako ng paumanhin sa mga kababaihan na baka nagagalit sa akin. Huwag kayong magalit. Pinagtatanggol ko ang pamilya rito at hindi yung paghirapin kayo.
Alam mo sinasabi nila, pinagtatanggol mo yung mga lalaking salbahe.
Hindi, hanap ako ng paraan, tutulong ako sa anumang panukalang batas na magtutulong sa inyo, sa inyong kaso, sa inyong sitwasyon.
Pero hindi ito ang remedyo.
Hindi ito ang remedyo. Not the dissolution
Pero
of
ka
marriage.
bang ino-offer na alternatibo?
Strengthening marriage.
Aside from that, I mean, napakadali sabihin strengthening marriage. Pero ano ibig sabihin nun?
Dapat positive tayo hindi negative. Gumagawa ka ng batas on the basis of positive values. Hindi yung may problema kaya sisirain na natin yan. Maraming drug addict, kaya legalize na shabu. Ganun ba ang reasoning natin?
Well, they're doing that with marijuana in the States.
Kontra din ako dyan. Hindi, ako dito meron na proposal to
May
legalize.
proposal,
Oo.
hindi pa nakakapasa.
Hindi pa. Ako nga ang nakaharang doon. And I am really committed to block the passage of a legalization of marijuana, even on the so-called medicinal use. Wala namang prueba yan medicinal use. Yan ay gawa-gawa ng mga nagtutulak ng marijuana. At malamang gumagamit ng marijuana. So yan, popular ang marijuana, iligalize na natin. Marami na nagpapa-abortion, kaya iligalize na rin natin. Hindi ako naging mambabatas para maging isang ganong klaseng sunod-sunuran. Mali, alam mong mali, pagtanggol mo ang tama.
Well, I wish that issues were as black and white as sometimes we make it seem. And sa akin lang dito nakikita ko that there are a lot of people that are caught in the cracks. And in some ways, my heart goes out to them because I think basically many churches, and I'm not just talking of the Catholic churches, have been downright negative towards those people that are having those problems. And rather than opening their arms and welcoming them in love and helping them, they are first to condemn.
I see these problems very, very closely. Even my own family, my own children have problems in their marriages. So hindi ko sinasabi ito out of the blue. I appreciate the problem. I know that there are problems. And in my own marriage, although 52 years na kaming kasal, successfully, marami rin kami dinaan ng mga critical path na...
No, every marriage
every
goes
marriage
through.
has its problems. Definitely. Kaya ang dapat, ang hamon sa atin, sumunod tayo doon sa inilalaan ng ating fundamental law. Strengthen the family, strengthen marriage, and consider it as a sacred sacrament. Nakalagay naman sa atin sa paligang batas yun eh.
The law can never do that because if you want to strengthen marriage, you have to go to the Lord. It is not to the law that you go, it is to the Lord. In other words, if your own commitment to the Lord is firm and total, you can survive anything because He has promised He will be with you all the time. And that He will see you through all of these challenges.
What I can say, Ray, is that I ran for a seat in Congress to promote a culture of life and not a culture of death. Lahat yung mga batas na yan, divorce, population control, abortion, euthanasia, homosexuality, lahat yan, mga batas that will promote a culture of death. I'm committed to defend a culture of life. Kaya wag sila magagalit, kanya-kanya tayong prinsipyo, but definitely we have the best intentions for each Filipino.
Okay, ito, 0916-443-2433. Congressman Atienza, I salute people like you who continuously seek to protect the sanctity of marriage and of family. Mabuhay po kayo.
Maraming salamat. Meron din natutuwa, no? Pero meron nagmumura sa akin, ano ka na? Laos ka na. See, being right could be misinterpreted as being wrong. And being correct, not pwedeng sabihin ng iba, no, I don't agree with you. You're out of fashion.
Well, alam mo,
I'm sorry to say, hindi pwedeng maging out of fashion ang tama. Yung values are values.
Okay.
We should protect them.
Kanya nga, I don't agree with disagreeing with you to say na ikaw ay out of tune or ganito o ganon. Kung tututol ako sa iyo, dapat it has to be from the same foundation. I think maybe you are wrong, and that I think differently, and I see the problem differently, or I see the situation differently. But not on the basis of laos ka na, ganito. Yun ang pinakamalaking kalokohan eh.
Matanda na tayo, lagpas na tayo 50 eh.
Okay, pero ikaw lang umaamin nun, ha? Ikaw, hindi ako, hindi pa.
Over 50 ka na, di ba?
Sino ba kausap mo? Hindi, alam po ninyo, hindi tayo dumating sa ganitong kalagayan na wala tayong naranasan. Dumaan na tayo sa malagim at sa lahat na tikman na natin. Sabi niya, been there, done that. Di ba? So, naging mayaman din tayo, maski na sa paraan ng pagkakasala, pero sa awa ng Diyos at sa Kanyang grasya, tinuruan tayo magsisi at kumapit sa Kanya. And to trust Him with all of our hearts.
At ipagtanggol ang tama.
Alam mo, that is a lifetime proposition, ha? In other words, it cannot be ipagtanggol mo ang tama dito o ipagtanggol mo ang tama doon. But lahat ng pagkakataong ibibigay sa iyo ng Panginoon sa anumang kalagayan, doon ka dapat sa tama, hindi sa mali. Huwag mong isipin na ang iyong pag-iisip ay mas magaling sa pag-iisip ng Panginoon. Well, that is the biggest, most serious form of apostasy, of idolatry and apostasy. When you begin to try to act as the God in your own life. Nawawala na ng lugar ng Panginoon.
I'm just happy and I'm thankful. I was given a strong foundation in my catechism. Importante yun eh. Ray, what you were when you were a young boy, the teachings you got are the ones that you carry to your adulthood. And fortunately, ako naman nakapag-aral ng matibay na sa paraang tama yung katekismong aking pinaniniwalaan. Kaya meron ako sariling paninindigan. Tawagin man ninyo akong ganito, ganyan. Wala yun. Nakangiti lang ako sapagkat kung tama sa aking pananaw.
You are Teflon Lito, ha?
Tama. Tama sa aking pananampalataya, sa aking pananaw, name calling would be immaterial.
Yeah.
I can take it with a smile.
Okay. 0916-443-2122. Bakit hindi na lang kasi i-amend ang rules ng annulment natin?
Yun.
We already have a solution to failed marriages. Bakit kailangan pa ng divorce? Kung mahal ang annulment, di babaan.
Tama. Gawin
Why don't you file that bill?
Meron na kami nakafile, Ray. Meron kami nakafile.
Pero hindi pa nalalabas sa komite.
Hindi pa. Pinag-uusapan ngayon siyempre, priority 1 yun. Speaker's measure 2 kunwari. The reality and the practicality of lawmaking. Siyempre, second priority yung mga kontra doon sa agos ng supermajority. Ang tawag nila dyan sponsored by the supermajority.
Okay, that's their problem. But sa akin tingin dito, kasi dito kung meron tayong problema ng inarap, kung ito ay matindi, and justifies the filing of a divorce bill, supposedly to try to resolve a problem or to be an assistance in a certain problem. But certainly, the alternative is not only one.
Tama.
Di ba? Dapat meron ding alternatibo na sila pwedeng isulong na magkakapagbigay ng lunas.
At pakinig din tayo sa ating Pangulo. Nagsalita ng Pangulo
Oh.
Ayaw niya ng divorce law as it is now being presented. Siyempre, pinalakpakan ko. Natutuwa ako. Ganun ang paniniwala.
Panalangin mo na hindi magbago isip niya.
Palagay ko hindi magbabago dahil paulit-ulit na siyang tinanong Hindi nagbago. Lalo na yung abortion, ang sinusunod nila, hindi pwede yan. Nakakatuwa naman. Meron tayong Pangulong, merong ganong klaseng sensitivity sa halaga ng buhay, sa value of life, culture of life, marriage, family. May nagtanong, hindi ba siya hiwalay? Kaya nga, kita nyo na. Maski hiwalay siya, hindi niya ginagamit yung sarili niya para sa lahat. Yung problema ko na yan.
Pero siya annulled na
Whatever it is. Sabi
Pati si Alvarez annulled na rin niya.
Yung problema niya. Huwag niyong gagayahin. Ganun dapat ang attitude ng mga politiko. Huwag yung sarili mo. Kung ano ang talagang makakabuti, tama. Yun ang akin.
Okay, ilang paalala, we will be right back.